Updating. Na 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 na. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello,
Okay
hello.
na?
Okay na?
Okay na ba?
Yeah, okay na ba?
Wait lang. I-open ko muna 'to.
Babe, will you ever get sick of me learning your language?
No. I want you to learn our language, but not the bad words.
There's no, I have to know all of it. It's not exclusive to bad words.
Dami alam.
Hello. Hello, hello,
Hala, grabe ang
hello.
pimples ko.
You.
Pangs, when I get there, can we buy Ano again? What is that? The one that we use on our face there that
Yeah,
time?
yeah, we will. Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Ate Michelle. Hi, Ate
Hi.
Jocelyn. Good evening.
Hi, Ate.
Good evening, guys.
Wow, babe, I really like your shirt. It's like you're in the military, huh? You
Yeah,
can you
because
can run through the
I will join. I will join Navy soon.
yeah, but we don't wear. Well, actually, we do. Never mind. We do wear green.
What?
We used to wear blue.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know me though when we used to wear blue.
Are you gonna let me join Navy?
Oh yeah, babe. As long as you want any way you want to support me, babe, I will let you.
Wow. Galing. Galing ni Travis.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Ate Lorna. Good evening. Hi, Ate Irene De Castro. So, a little later, guys, we're gonna tell you who's our five lucky winner for our giveaway. So, we already chose five.
Well, it
Five lang
wasn't
muna.
us choosing, it was the first five.
Yeah, first five, we did not choose that, but those first five ano ba tawag dun? Ano ba tawag dun, pang?
She just asked
Who,
me, I don't know the words in English. Can you help me? Ano bataw? Wait,
those who,
what does ano bataw mean? What's that
ano
mean?
ba yun? Like, what is that? Like,
Ano bataw?
ano ba yun?
Ano ba yun?
Like, what is that? Mm-mm.
What's bataw?
Anong bataw?
Yeah,
Ano ba yun?
ano ba yun?
Yeah, like that. Hi, hi Ate Gay Leogo. Good evening po. Congrats everyone. Yes, si Ate Leia. Hi Ate Leia. Hello, musta na kayo mag-asawa? Ay, we're good po, Ate Che Gutierrez. Good evening, beautiful, and good morning to you, Pogi. Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello. Good evening, guys. Why did you put something here? Streamlabs, ano yan? What is that?
What is it?
I don't know. What's that link?
Oh, it just, I don't know, it automatically does it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It automatically, I think if someone was to share it, it'll pull them to the
Uh,
stream lab.
I see. Hello, Travis and Jessa. My favorite couple, and God bless. Both love you both. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you,
Hello, thank
thank you.
you. Oh my gosh. My
We are
parents,
hoping,
my parents come this Thursday.
yeah, and Travis will make a lot of videos, di ba, Pangs?
We'll be able to live with
With the family.
yeah.
I think it's better if we can do it Sunday, Pangs.
I don't
I'm
care.
just gonna, I will just post in advance.
Either day is fine.
Yeah. Hi, Miss Maria Shepti Maglonzo. Hello, hello. Nice to you. Hello, Ate Michelle. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much, by the way, guys. We have 100K na talaga
And
sa TikTok. Thank you so much. Sa TikTok.
yeah, TikTok.
Yeah. So, our goal naman this is to reach 20K on YouTube, on our
Yeah.
YouTube channel. Yes.
Y'all have
So,
to
maybe,
that goes for everybody. Everybody should be setting goals.
yeah,
Everybody. You have to set
that's our
goals
next goal.
that are attainable. When I do like
Yep.
a when I do a goal like a talk when I do a sit down with like one of the junior guys, and I'll be
Mm,
like, okay, so what are your goals? A lot of people like to come up with something extravagant. I wanna make a $50,000. I wanna do this. I wanna do that. And I'm like, whoa, pump the brakes. These goals have to be attainable, not delusional, attainable. So,
mm,
kind of like in the gym, people are like, I'm going to lose all this weight, but you should do small incremental goals so you
yeah,
actually cuz
because it takes time.
when you complete a goal, that is like self-reflection. So,
Mm,
complete a goal, move on to your next goal, and then, have short-term, long-term.
yep. Thank you, Ate Michelle Aceron. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
So hopefully, guys, we can reach 20,000
I don't see why not.
subscribers. Maybe August. August? Last ano of August. I hope. We are hoping. Congrats, nakafollow ako sa TikTok mo. Thank you, Ate Maria Shepti Maglonzo. So we are working, guys, on our YouTube program. Like, ano yung by membership program. So we
Since
are
the other
still,
one was
yeah, working on that. Yeah, because the Patreon allows you only to pay for like PayPal. They want you to use PayPal and bank account only.
yeah,
So
they're a
most of
little.
us here in the Philippines, we're only using GCash, 'di ba ganun? GCash.
Yeah, we'll
Tapos
see if.
some of us we don't have bank account.
Yeah, we can see if we can make the YouTube one
Mm-mm.
work
Yeah.
a little
Hello,
more.
Jessa and Sir Travis. Sobrang miss ko na kayo. Sumilip lang. God bless. Babawi ako. After ng review, dami ko na miss na video. Thank you, Ate Janet. Good luck po. Good luck sa exam mo. Ay, Ate Joanne. Hello. Good day sa inyong dalawa. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. So, we will tell you guys yung 5 ano namin later. Ano ba to? Why? Look at my hair, baby. It's very long. Travis don't want me to cut my hair eh.
No, you should never cut your hair. I like long hair.
Why
And
you
so does
like
my
long
mom.
hair?
I don't kn-
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like
What if
long
I
hair.
cut my hair? You're not gonna love me anymore.
I'll still love you. I'll just run away.
What?
I'm
Grabe.
just kidding. I'll be like, oh,
Grabe ka.
oh.
Grabe ka. I like your hairstyle now. Yeah, I like it. When you do the ano ba yan? When you brush your hair to
Yeah, you like
to
it
the
when I
other
style
side.
my hair. I
Yeah.
never used to style my hair.
Yep.
Never.
You're welcome both. I am happy to both of you. You reach your goal. Thank you, Miss Michelle.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And oh yeah, we start our live early, babe, right? Am I right?
It's 9:03. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you?
So
Yeah.
what?
Singapore.
Hello, Ate Fem Moreno. We want to ask guys if we will do merchandise, are you be able to um cuz you know you're it's can we do that, babe? Because some of our viewers they are in like overseas, they work overseas.
The only way that the merchandise would really be would really work is if we had a website set up where they could put
Uh
in their own shipping address.
and they will
Um,
order directly there on our website.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I think because a lot of it is so international,
Mm,
it would be very expensive for them.
yeah. Especially the shipping fee.
Yeah, especially it depends on where it's
Yeah.
coming from. If it's coming from China, does it come from the United
Maybe we
States?
can do that when we're together, Nami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it needs a plan. Long plan.
Yeah, and if international shipping is not cheap, especially with all the
Yeah.
issues that they're having.
Yep.
Shoot. Y'all, like, we're going to be living in a zombie apocalypse here soon.
Maliw ka.
Hey,
Like,
did you watch the new Resident Evil on
not yet.
Oh my gosh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I will watch. Hi, Miss Fem. Hello, Jessa and
Hello.
Travis now. Guys, don't forget the thumbs up to our host. Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah. Hit it
Thank you.
for that algorithm. That
Thank you.
algorithm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. So we're gonna tell you guys yung five ano natin. Yung name lang nila. And I already shipped it to them. So today lang namin napaship ng
Yeah.
sister ko. So si Abby, so we have five, 'di ba? So si Abigail, and then si Ate Leia May, and then si Hannah, and then Erica, and then si Ate Annette Mangahas.
Ooh,
Ayun. So congrats guys.
congratulations.
So ano, nandun yung kasi some of them are asking, am I only getting that mug? And then I told them no, all of the stuffs that is in there in the pictures, you will get that. So I explained it to them. And then today lang namin napaship siya, guys. So maybe it will take some um 7 days in Mindanao, I think, because it's far.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks,
So,
Anne Leia.
congratulations to the winners,
Mm.
and it was the way we did it was very fair. It was, and we have timestamps,
Mm-hmm.
so we know who sent what when. But just so everyone
Yep.
knows, it's not the last time we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it every so often. Of course, the shipping and all the
Yep.
stuff. So we gotta just we'll maybe do it quarterly, maybe once a quarter, which
Yep.
means there's 4 quarters in a year. Um, and we can do it like maybe once a quarter because again that gives us and without having a website set up for merchandise that might be the easiest
Yeah.
way to do it, but only probably
Thanks.
within the
Uh,
Philippines for now because shipping to well sorry that we can't ship out of the Philippines. Just as in the Philippines right now, so it's cheaper, but to ship to you know other international
Overseas.
countries it's very expensive, very very
Yeah.
expensive.
Very expensive, guys.
You're gonna get like a
And
$100
hello,
mug.
hi Narciso Melanie. Thanks Aunt Leia Narciso for sharing this live to me. Oh, thank you Ate Leia. Congratulations to the winner. Thank you. Congrats sa 5 wins. Thank you guys. Yes. So we're trying to upload also our daily conversation like we used to do on our TikTok, guys. Maybe you also like it. So I tried to upload one by one of our conversation,
That's
especially yung mga funny,
that's only
funny
when
ano
Jessa
namin.
isn't trying to fight with me.
Dami alam.
Dami alam.
Yeah. Yeah. So si Travis, are you gonna take day off? How many days?
5.
5 days?
Yeah, a week. Well, like 7 a week. Have a week off.
Mm-hmm. So it's not gonna be like 2 weeks, 5 days lang?
No, just 1 week. I'm gonna take leave in intervals.
How
I
many
all
days they will stay there?
5. Well, a
Five
little more
days.
than 5, like 6, 7. But they're coming in Thursday
Mm.
and they leave next Saturday.
So they will ano babe? They will drive or they
Fly. They're
fly.
flying,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Only because flying was just it was shorter.
Isn't it
Like
expensive? The
I mean,
ticket from Michigan
yeah, it's a little
to
expensive.
Virginia.
For two of them, it's probably $1,000.
So cute Tagalog version of Travis. Yes. Especially when he tries to sing that our folk song, Tagalog song, like
Your
Bahay Kubo.
anthem.
Yeah. No, that's not our national anthem. Yeah, that's awesome, beautiful. Ganda ng pagkasunod-sunod. Sir Travis ng magsabi ang daming alam. Can you say ang daming alam?
Ang dami alam.
Madaming alam.
Madami alam.
Yeah.
What is that?
Like ang daming alam, like I think it's for me it's a like sarcastic way of like for example you want to say ang daming alam like know it all ka talaga mga
Oh,
ganon.
oh, like
Yeah.
you're a know-it-all.
Yeah, you
Like,
know
oh,
it all.
really? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Wait lang kasi yung
I
Huh?
had a I had a really interesting we had a really interesting email. Did you read it about the young kids from I'm not going to
Oh no.
disclose their names, but let me just give you guys the
Okay.
scenario and cuz it's kind of sad. It's sad what these
What happened?
scammers do. So, had a young kid email me. I don't know their age. I take it they're young because they said that they're still being supported by their mother. Um, they're in the
What
United
happened?
States, and the mother is talking to a scammer. And
Oh.
the kids ran across our videos and was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely a scammer, that's talking to our mother. Well, she's a single mom with, I believe, two kids, and
Mm-hmm.
the kids was like trying to show her our videos and say, "Hey, this guy is not real." Well, then
Yeah, because of the
she
signs
starts
that.
giving this scammer money. Now, albeit remember, she's a single mother that only
Mm-hmm.
support and the young kids were like, we only get support from our mom. We don't work because they're
Yep.
young, and she's
Mm-hmm.
giving all this money to this scammer, and she thinks she's in love with this guy. So he emails me back after I kind of was like, oh, I kind of explained what his options are as far as like maybe getting a hold of a family member to see if they can intervene. And he goes on to saying, and I'm thinking it's a he, like she's tur- the scammer says I don't have access to my bank accounts. Can I really need help. Blah blah blah. Right? The average scammer scheme.
Yeah.
Well, she gives the scammer her bank account information and password,
Oh my gosh.
and now
Even the
she's
password?
locked out of her bank. And
Oh.
and again, I feel really bad because this is a single mother who
Yeah.
probably is, not
Supporting.
who probably just wants to find someone genuine, but then she runs
Yeah.
across the scammer who's tugging at those heartstrings. So now, she thinks she's in love. She has no access to her bank account. She's a single mother and supports the two kids, and she's given all her money away, and now she can't get into her bank account anymore because he's taken it over completely.
So you mean he blocked her
Well,
account?
he probably changed the password.
Oh my
Thanks
gosh.
for giving me all your information. See ya.
But I think she can report it, right,
Yeah, but the
to
problem
her
is
bank.
even by the time you report it,
It's gone. The
it's
money is
done.
gone.
Yeah, I mean, you're it's gonna take months or years
Yeah.
for that like litigation to go up.
Gone.
And I told the young one, if your family can't intervene, you gotta go to the local FBI field office. You gotta let
Mm.
them know. Maybe they can help you. I don't even know I wouldn't even know where else to direct them. Local law enforcement doesn't really deal with that stuff. Federal though, because they're United States citizens, they might be able to
Mm-hmm.
help at least maybe give a reality check like, "Hey, this guy isn't real. Your kids aren't lying to you. The dude's not real." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I really hope that they
So
figure it out.
did he? Is that the one who messaged us on Instagram
No, it was an
also
email.
via email? Email only.
Yeah.
Email lang siya.
You should read it.
Gosh.
It's very sad.
Yeah, guys, we receive a lot of sad stories, like most of the time scam stories.
Yeah, 'cause
It's sad, but we
everybody
can't
wants
do.
everybody wants to
Mm-mm.
find love so bad that they just they become so naive and they become
Yeah.
so blind. They're blinded by, these words of affection or words of endearment.
Yep.
Everyone becomes so blind.
And I bet that she haven't video called this guy yet.
Yeah. I I didn't go into that because of his story.
And that excuses that he can't access to his bank account. That's not.
It's all fake. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just
it's fake.
sucks. I don't feel bad for her. I feel bad for the kids
Yeah.
because she should know better as an adult.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
you know, if your priority is not your children, then
Mm,
what are you doing with children?
yeah.
You have no, you know what I mean? If you have kids and they're not your priority, then it sounds like there's something wrong up here.
Yep. And there is some other guy excuses, babe, that they can't use phone.
It's
They cannot
all
use phone
that's
because they are
lies.
in a camp and it's not allowed for them to use phone. I told them, how can they texted you? How can they chat you? How can they go to a dating site if there it's not that's not allowed?
Yeah, it's all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Scammer person, di rin yan blessed ni God kasi hindi maganda yung ginawa nila sa kapwa mas ganito. Yeah. We've encountered scammer but we posted her face on TikTok. Yeah. A lot of scammer guys, be careful. Good evening, Travis and Jessa. Hi, Miss
hi.
Rosalita Ventura. Hello. Good evening, guys. Maybe, by the way, guys, maybe we will change our live stream. Maybe we will go to Sunday. Maybe lang. And I will post every weekend.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I will
we
update
were a
them.
little we were a little busy yesterday, so that's why we didn't go live. You posted that we were going live today though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, I
just
posted.
so everybody would know. Yeah, we figured
Yeah.
9 p.m. is probably the best time for those who are in like international countries.
Yep.
Um,
Oh my gosh, it's already July.
yeah.
Half of half month of July. We submitted our K1 by April, right?
Yep.
April, May, June, July. Oh my gosh, it's almost 3 months. So we're still waiting. Some of them are asking us on TikTok when when I will go there daw. It's kind of long
We're
process talaga, guys.
we do have our I do so I did reach out to our my congressman. They did email me back and call me. So I have a letter routing up through my work to give
Mm,
to my congressman because they're going to do a federal inquiry on our case. So they will be assisting us. And then
yep.
I will, and then now once I deal with the congressman, I'm not gonna even deal with
What?
USCIS. I'm gonna just call my congressman. Hey, is there an update? Hey, is there an update? Um,
Oh, so he's the one you will keep
yep,
calling.
yeah,
You need to call. Okay.
yep.
I see.
Because they're gonna be the ones taking care of the stuff now. Well, temporarily, until everything
Ah,
else
I
like
see.
goes up.
Hi, Miss Catherine. Good evening. Hi, Miss Rosalita Ventura. Good evening, Travis and Jessa. Good evening, guys. Good
Hello.
evening. Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan.
What?
Oh my gosh, July, August, September. 2 months na lang birthday ko na. I will turn 25.
Wow.
25? 25. Tama.
Wow, I
Tama.
can't believe, babe. You're catching up to me, huh?
Yeah. But they said that I look matured. I look matured. It's not like, diba, I'm only 25.
Well, maybe
They
that's
thought that
because
I'm 30.
you left your
Because what?
home to go work abroad and you learned a lot over the
Yeah.
last 5 years. You know,
Yeah.
we should t-
I became matured.
we should talk about that.
What?
We should take 10 minutes and talk about that. I got let's have
What?
a debate. All right? Let's have
Mm.
a little conversation. So,
Mm.
does the average Filipino leave their home to go work abroad?
Um, Maybe 30%
That's it?
or 4 no, maybe 40% like that
So, when
of average.
okay, so if you say so less than half,
Yeah.
what would you say the reason for them to work abroad is? Like where is that taught? Where is it taught? Who's planting those seeds?
It's because we think that we can earn more when we work overseas, unlike here, because our salary is not enough when we work here, and especially we have lots of expenses.
Right.
Our daily budget is not enough to our salary, 'di ba?
Right. So my
That's why we
question
decided
is,
to.
and you might
Mm,
not know this, but someone in the chat might. If if your guys' salary in the Philippines isn't enough to cover daily living expenses, what is
mm.
the Filipino government doing about it?
I mean, they already increased it like a minimum, our minimum wage.
Okay, but does that minimum wage account for all the prices going up with inflation?
Mm, I guess not.
I guess not. So my question is, are your are your government representatives living a very good
Mm.
life?
Why are you asking me
I'm
that?
just curious. I just want to see what the I'm just seeing
Mm.
what goes in the comments. So, are your government like representatives being paid quite a bit and living a great life? They can eat healthy, they got cars, they can do whatever they want.
Of course,
Okay, so
they.
they're public servants. So, isn't it isn't it kind of backwards? Why are the public servants doing better than their
Mm.
constituents that are on the that
Mm.
are on the like everyday people?
What?
No, they won't. This isn't even, it's not about the US.
Ano nga? Again? Can you say it
I
again?
said, why would the public servant be doing better than the constituents in which they serve? That's backwards. They should work for you.
Yeah.
It's just like that in our country. They don't.
Yeah. I think we just think that it's
Okay, back
there's a lot of better opportunity in
yeah.
abroad.
We'll get away from the government portion so we don't get banned or blocked because you know how governments
Okay.
they get very butthurt about this stuff because they do the wrong
Okay.
thing. So what about your
Mm.
the Filipinas or Filipinos who don't want to work abroad because they're too scared?
They're too scared, yeah.
Yeah.
Most
So
of they're too scared, and also they don't want to leave their family.
and I
They
have
don't
an
want to be far away from them.
right, and I have another question. This one I really just
Mm.
don't understand, and I wanna understand.
Oh.
And guys and girls, don't get offended by me asking questions, okay? Because I'm very curious.
Mm.
Who, what part of the Filipino culture teaches for the children to support their family?
I mean, it's because it became like cycle,
Right.
right?
So if I was a
From the
Philip
old generation.
Right. So I guess my question is, do like your parents per se, or do
Yeah.
they support their parents?
Yep, I think they still support their parents. Some
S-
of them, but
So
I think most when they when they have their own family, like they have own kids, they have
yeah.
children, they don't.
So
Yeah. But
once
when their parents became like retired, they are retired na. So they will be the one who will take care of their parents like that.
no, but my I guess I don't understand. So if your parents take care of their parents and you take
Mhm.
care of your parents, where does it end? So if your parents are taking care of their parents that are now older,
Yeah.
how are they supposed to take care of their children if they're still taking care of their parents? What are they doing? Where's their income? Where's their
I mean, not
jobs?
not of not of them are taking care of their retired parents or their old parents. Maybe one of the siblings are taking care of them.
I just so basically from me
Mm.
being in the Navy and being around the world quite a bit,
Mm.
everyone
Yeah.
always refers back to like Filipinos like, oh,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
marry
exactly, Catherine. Others were obliged, but others are like not really obliged to help their parents, but they just want to.
right.
Yeah.
But but in a lot of cases that I've noticed, it's not obliged. It's more like an obligation. You have to.
Mm.
You have to. They expect the support. It's not like
Yep.
it's not like my parents where my parents would never ask me for money. Never. But but
Mm-hmm.
why in the Filipino culture do the parents, some of them, not all of them,
Mm.
expect you to work for them? I guess is my question.
That's I think that's a big problem here because most of the Filipino family, they became, they're not contented, especially when you give them, always give, and then they will just always, expect
Expect.
from you.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then what if one day you can't afford to give them what they want? They they will, they will felt bad because you're the one who you're the one who support them
Right.
because they expected
Right.
that. Yeah,
And
that's the problem.
and like Michelle, or is that Mike? Oh,
Mm,
Michael. So I could see that, like how you give an
mm-mm,
allowance, and I
mm-mm.
understand that. But
Yeah, because they are
sure,
mid
sure, yeah.
70s.
And guess what? I'm gonna help my parents too. But
Yeah.
but I think there's more of I think there's a deeper problem when,
Mm.
if I have a child, I should not expect my child to give me money. As a
Yeah, that's
parent,
a different case.
yes, as a parent, and this is
Mm.
how my parents raised me. It's different all over the world, but as a parent, my
Yep.
job is to support my children and pass on my knowledge and intelligence. Just like
Mm.
I want to use it like a bird. The mother
Mm.
will try to get that bird to fly out of the nest on their own, and at that point, that's it.
Mm.
That was your job. Educate, give them your knowledge, prepare them for the world, and send them on their way. But what I see in a lot of cases is I have kids and you're going to go
Mm.
work abroad, but you better send me money. That's a, that
Yeah.
that is not the child's responsibility. If me and Jessa, if me and you are going to tango, right? Me and you are going to do the dirty. We're going to tango. We're going to have children. Why on
Mm.
earth would I ever obligate or expect my children to give me money? I
Ah.
brought you into this world. It's my fault you're here. I should have to give you money, right? I support you.
Yeah. I understand because that's your culture nga. So we really have that different
Right.
culture, but
But
I
at
think
what point
some of that, yeah.
at what point is it in a vicious cycle where you can never get out of
Mm.
it, where now
Mm.
you're expected to provide for someone who gave birth to you? Like you owe them
Yeah.
something. That
Yeah, that's
I don't think that's
the
okay.
I don't know. It's hard, babe, because we have different like you have different view for that.
I think it's a good conversation. I'm always so
Yeah.
interested. And it's
And
okay
that's a
to give money.
problem. Yeah, it's okay to give money if they need it. If there's an emergency, if they need
Yeah, I
money,
would do the same.
like my mom would say, "You were not asked to be born. My obligation is to raise you well, feed you, provide for you." Exactly.
Yup, Catherine, exactly right. That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Our culture has a very different view towards money compared to the West, and I was born in the US on a naval base.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Michael, you kind of
Mm,
understand what I'm saying, right? Whereas my parents raise me and they see me as their sole responsibility, but they would never
mm,
expect me to basically
yeah.
work for them to pay them to support them. That's a form of slavery, right? If I was to
Mm,
give birth to a child for them to specifically work for me, give me my
mm,
money, all of my funds, that would be a form of indentured servitude, and that view is very negative. Now, if I willingly give it to you, like my mom and dad, right? If I willingly give them money, that's a different
mm,
story. But if I'm expected to give them money. Now we are getting very close to that fine line. So
Mm,
I understand cultures are different, but at what point does that culture need to be revisited if it's in a vicious cycle of
yeah.
basically where that cycle doesn't work? So I should like in Jessa's case, I would expect, I would expect her and her siblings to work and provide for themselves if they're willing and able to, right? If they're willing,
Yep.
able to work, they're educated, they have some sort of, if they're able to go and get a job, then get a job. But the
That's the problem. The other problem is if they, if they knew that one of the family members are working, and then some of
mhm.
the siblings, they will think that I'm not going to
Yeah.
work. I will just stay
But
at home
and I
because she's
understand.
providing everything
Yeah, why would I
like
go to
that.
work? If you're just going to
Yeah.
give me handouts, why would I go to work? I don't need to work. Jess will work. I'm just going to sit at
Yeah.
home and do nothing.
But we understand sometimes because they are still studying, but
Really?
after that they shouldn't.
Really?
Yeah, they're still studying,
Studying
like,
what? I'm
I mean
studying.
on their
I
I mean on ano, because here in the Philippines, babe, we have that culture that we don't want our, like, we don't want our kids or our siblings. Sometimes we don't want them to work. We want them to focus on their
but
study
but
so they can
but I work full
study
time.
well.
I work
Yeah.
I work I've been working the last 14 years in the Navy. I work full
Yeah.
time. I am almost done with a master's degree. That's 12 years of post
Yeah, we
education,
also have that.
or
We also have,
6.
it's our own decision, like your own decision if you want to study and if you want to work, like working student, right?
Right. But
So,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like, I can still be successful, go to
Mm,
school, go to the gym, make
mm,
time, do all these different things. There's no excuse. You know what I mean?
yeah.
There's only the only time that I can't do something is if Travis says there's an excuse. You know what I mean? Like when me and you, like today, I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to go to the gym today." What's the only thing stopping me from going to the gym?
Food,
Me,
yourself.
myself.
Yeah.
If your greatest enemy is the enemy in the mirror, typically, because you are
Mm,
your own guide. That's the thing. Like,
mm-mm.
don't like when someone tells me, well, I have to do this, I have to do this. Like,
Yeah.
listen, you can work full time, go to school, make time. It's called time management. You can set goals,
Mm,
reach your goals if you choose to do so. If you choose not to do so, then you won't
yeah.
do it. And Michael, he says it's tough staying true to both Filipino and American values. I could see how that's extremely difficult because here you have a completely different, you should be independent and,
Yeah.
responsible right here. And then here they're telling you, well, you should be independent, responsible, but still take care of your family. I mean,
Mm.
both are very true, but I guess we just see things a little differently. But it's good to
Yeah,
have.
it's because nga you have different culture nga. Some of Filipino will not understand your culture because they haven't, like, we ano ba tawag dun? We grew on this
No,
kind of
I understand.
situation.
You're taught
We grew
that.
up.
You're taught that.
Yeah.
But remember, if you're able to be taught that, you can be taught
Mm-hmm.
wrong. Because remember, the way you feel, feelings
Mm,
are not facts. That doesn't, if it doesn't make sense or if the cycle doesn't work, it doesn't work.
mm,
So that's why people need to
yeah.
enact change. That's the whole thing, right? Everyone should
Yeah.
enact change for the better. Um,
Yeah.
but I don't
Wait,
know.
I'm just gonna shout out this. Hi Jenny Cabal from Dipolog. Hi Maxine. Maxine? Number one follower niyo po ako sa TikTok. Hi Ate Jenny. Hello Travis and Jessa. Pa-shout out naman from Ilocos Norte. Hello Marinette. Hi Ate Ninfa. Yeah, hello. Yes, Ate Jenny. Kaya medyo busy. But for me, this is my opinion, guys, as a Filipino.
Yeah. What's your
So,
opinion?
I work overseas for like 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
and my, ano ba tawag dun? My, my beliefs before. before I work overseas is to help my family. I will just work abroad to help them, to provide them. Then I knew that after I work abroad for 3 years, it's kind of like different. It becomes different. It's
You mean
because some of,
you mean because you experienced other cultures that were
yeah,
very different than your own.
yeah, I mean also our family status, because we used to have nothing before. Like we used to eat like not na yung basta yung we don't, even though we don't have money, we can still eat even though we don't have like that much more money, like
Hmm.
that we can still provide the food, pay for the bills. But now when they knew that you're working abroad, they will expect a big amount from you because you let them used to it,
Yeah.
like that.
So I have one more
So
question.
sometimes we are also the problem because we always think that I need to help them. That's
Right.
why I work here abroad.
So who
So
was
the
giving you
problem
money?
is they, huh?
Who was giving you money?
What?
Who was giving you money? You. Like who was
So
giving
you
you
work,
money to go work abroad?
so the family. So they provide for that. So that's why sometimes they will think that you owe us something. You will not get there, not because of us, because we helped you.
Right. It
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, what did the family like? Who was working to give you the money, or did you work in the Philippines to make your own money to apply overseas?
Some of it from our savings because we work before we go overseas, and then some of it are from the family, they helped you, 'di ba? So that's why it's kind of 50-50, ano pa rin, like that.
But I mean, all in all, though, you've repaid that debt like
Yeah,
tenfold.
you did. You also repaid that, like the money that you spent for you to go abroad, you
Yeah,
also paid for that because you work overseas, and then you send money to Philippines, and then for the for that money that you use, you will send it to them, right?
yeah.
So
No,
the problem is some of the Filipino family, when they get used to it that you send them
it's
that
anybody,
kind
babe.
of money,
It's anybody. If
huh?
you give me a handout and I have to do
What do you mean
zero,
handout?
if it's called when I give someone a money, it's called a handout. If I give someone a
Mm-hmm.
handout, right? and
Mm-hmm.
and I'm talking specifically with families or who or whatever, and you do it all the time, they you're right, then you become part of the problem because they expect you to give it to
Mm-hmm.
them and they do nothing for it.
Mm-hmm.
So when
That's
and
why you know the problem, babe,
it's like rich kids.
of OFW. A lot of problem of overseas Filipino workers
Oh,
that who works abroad. They don't have savings, they don't have money, enough money, because they always send money to
home.
Philippines.
But that money is
Yeah,
not
when you
being
go.
tracked either that you send back. So they could be just wasting it.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. But but most of the time they will pay bills. But you will think how, why the bills are much bigger now, right?
Yeah,
Like
if you send
before.
back 10,000 pesos and they're
Mm-mm,
all gone every month, that's not
mm-mm,
even that's not right.
mm. Yeah, exactly. See, Miss Joanne Gayo, my point, si Travis, she said you have a point. But we have different culture. Filipino, Filipino kasi maunawain pagdating sa kamag-anak. Ang unang ginagawa ng anak, mag-work ng abroad para makatulong sa family, like parents first. Yeah. That's what we are thinking, that we have to help our parents. We are like, we owe them something. So we have to help them, support them as well when we work abroad, like that. That's why you see Fem Moreno, OFW, no money.
And I guess like Joanne and kind of like how
Mhm.
Michael said, I get that the cultures are different, but at what point do we
Yeah.
need to change it? At what point do we embed an education that
Yeah,
you don't have children to
exactly.
work for you? You have children that you are responsible for, that you support,
Yeah,
that you should be educating, that you should be teaching to go live a happy life, but not to
yeah,
always have to turn back and support you. If you can't support your children, then you don't have children. I mean,
yeah,
it's really that
exactly.
simple. Like me and
Para sa
Jessa,
akin,
like I never wanted to have children prior
mm,
to me being financially stable. And that
yeah,
and now that I am financially stable, Jessa can pump out all the kids we can get.
mm. Para sa akin
She didn't
depende
even
na
catch
lang
it.
sa
So she can
depende
have
na lang
6, not
wait
12.
lang, I will read this. Depende na lang yun sa mga anak na balikan ang kanilang magulang sa mga nagawa
Do you
sa
guys see what she
yeah.
does when she gets frustrated?
No. Yeah, Ate Liberty says that it depends for our kids if if they just want if they want to help us, it's okay. If they don't want to
Right.
help us, that
Again, so some of the Filipino culture is like that, and then some of them expect it, right? So some is like help if you can, or
yeah.
no, you need to help because if you don't, I don't even like you.
Mhm.
Because
Exactly.
I've seen it where some Filipinos become independent and they're like, mom, dad, I can't help you anymore, and then the parents are like,
Mm,
well, screw you then. You're not our daughter or son anymore. You won't give me
mm.
money. You're not gonna be my dollar sign, my piggy bank. Get out.
Yeah, only few parents are like that, but you know, most of the
We have
still
them
have
here.
Filipino parents.
We have them here, babe, in the
Yeah.
United States. We get it all the
It's not
time.
only for those OFWs, even Filipinos who got married for to foreigners, relatives would expect right away that they have a lot of money. Exactly. Number one point, Miss Catherine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. And
Even me, I'm also having a trouble or problem because of that, because they think that I have Travis, he's giving me a lot of money, 'di ba? Yeah, they will think in that way. But it's still up to you if you will let them, manipulate
yeah,
your
and,
thinking or your
and like this is Baby Factory, because you didn't catch it, but you'll have to rewatch the video, babe. It's pretty funny.
ano ba yun? What did you said ba?
You were too focused on something else, but that was pretty funny. But like
What did you said ba kasi?
like when since me and Jessa are a thing, right? My job as a
Mm,
fiance or a husband is to support my fiance or my wife.
mm,
That is my job. My job is to
yeah.
not take care of everyone below her, right? And what I mean below
Mm,
her, I mean like the family tree. That's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to Jessa. That's it.
mm.
That's it. And and I should not be expected to give handouts for the hell of it. And I absolutely I'm quite intelligent and I absolutely won't do that based on my beliefs and my values.
Yeah, some Filipino families are like that, babe. They will think
Yeah.
that way, that if you have a foreigner or American boyfriend, he should he should give us something like that.
And but the thing is that makes no sense cuz in American, you
Yeah.
know in you know
Mm,
in American culture that if a
mm,
man gets married to a woman, the woman's father pays for the wedding, all of it.
really?
Yeah. So if we want to go by cultures, guess how much a
Yeah.
wedding is in the United States?
Yep.
50,000 US dollars. Let's go. Give me 50 grand.
Yeah, that's why some Americans, they are not,
I don't believe in that,
they
guys,
are
but
now, babe, they are now, ano man tawag dun? Very careful when they are marrying Filipina, 'di ba?
well, that's because of all of the bad stigma. So
Yeah.
out of out of all my time in the military, everyone was always cracking jokes, essentially
Yeah.
about, oh, if you marry a Filipina, you're gonna marry her whole family. Like,
Really? They think like
I'm not
that?
even kidding. That is what I
Yeah.
heard for my last 13, 14 years. Like,
Yeah.
and some of them fell victim to that
Yeah.
unnecessary and like Jessup hit the nail on the head. It's
Mm.
manipulation. They try to make you feel responsible for them, but an intelligent person would step back and say,
Mhm.
I'm a grown man, I'm a grown woman. I'm only responsible to the woman I'm
Yeah.
with. I'm not responsible
Yeah.
to you. I'm responsible to Jessa. I will take care of you. That because you're my family.
Some naman nag-buy ng mga lupain para sa pamilya or sa kanya din para if ever di na siya balik abroad, may puhunan naman siya dito. Yeah, some of the Filipino, I like OFW, ganyan yung ginagawa. They invest some properties if
Oh, yep.
ever they was, yeah.
I I saved your life from that one, huh? Yeah, you remember that? I was so mad at Jessa. Oh my
What?
gosh. Yeah.
Siguro mahal namin ang aming magulang kahit di namin obligasyon na give back sa aming magulang. Yes. We still love we love our parents even though we are not that we like giving back everything like you
Yeah.
have to fully support them.
I
Of
love
course
my
we still love
parents.
our yeah,
I'm not
we
a
still love
slave
our
to them.
parents. If your parents can still work and still provide for
Yeah.
them,
If you're
yeah,
willing and able to work, then go to
yeah,
work. If I had
you can
brothers or
help them if they
sisters,
if you need. Yeah.
if I had brothers or sisters, don't ask me
Mm-hmm.
for money. Go and get a job like I got a job. You can do the
Yeah.
same thing.
Good thing my husband and I were able to set boundaries. None is really like making us feel like we are responsible for them. Yeah, Miss Catherine.
Yeah.
Pa-shoutout Ma'am Jess Garato. Hi, Empel! Kumusta?
That's really
Totoo,
good.
Travis.
Yeah, Catherine, that's good.
Totoo, Travis. Hindi all the time to helping the family, lalo na may anak na kailangan unahin. Like me, I'm single mom. Kailangan mag-save para sa future ng daughter ko. Right.
What'd she say?
Not like she said, that's right, Travis. Not all the time you have to help your family, especially if you will have children,
Yeah.
you have to save for your children for for their future,
Yeah,
right?
that's a good point, Joanne.
Mm.
That's what I mean. Like in that vicious cycle. What about
For
you
their
and you?
future.
Yeah, what about you and your family? You can't just keep
Yeah,
helping your family because they feel like they're entitled to the help. You have to support your family and your future
yeah,
and your goals and your aspiration and your dreams. Like, you can't put all that on hold because guess what? We only get one life, one chance at this, and then you're done. That's it.
yep,
That's it. You.
exactly.
So,
Yeah, it's a good conversation and it's very deep if you really
yeah. It's very deep. It's very
yeah,
interesting. It's good to see your perspective, their perspective,
yeah,
my perspective. I always think
yeah,
outside of the box. Like I
yeah.
try to be very I very like open-minded and reasonable.
Yeah, exactly. She said, my husband is still very loved by my family, even if we're not giving them money or gifts
Right.
unless it's for birthday, Christmas. Yeah, that's a good point. Because it's even for birthday or Christmas, that's okay to give them because it's a present,
Yeah.
right? Like you, Travis.
But
Diba?
Catherine, like to your point, if I'm not loved simply for the fact that I'm not providing the family with
Mm,
monetary value, then there's a problem. That's where I see a
mm-mm,
problem. You don't, if the family doesn't like me just because I won't give them handouts,
mm-hmm.
then there's a problem.
Yeah. Because they expect from you, diba?
Yeah, and like I said, I expect millions of dollars, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Babe, I always use that reference. If you have two hands, you can want in this hand and poop in this hand. Which one fills up faster? All your wants
Ewan ko
are,
sa'yo.
where are they?
Yeah.
They're not there.
So me, like, I am now 25, but I learn a lot in my life,
Yeah.
gosh.
Gosh,
I
you
am
really,
still
Jessa really had a culture shock when she met me. Holy crap. She never seen
yeah,
him.
it's a big adjustment talaga. But he has a point. You will see, guys, if you marry American or Western, you will see the differences. Un until the key really is not
Yeah,
met,
that's
the
very
person
true.
who said no,
They'll
they
get
did.
over it.
Yeah, they're gonna be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's right, Ate Catherine. Thank you for that it inspired me. Char?
Char.
Yeah, I think that's it. Our live stream today because I have work tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
So it's
Very,
Monday
very good
tomorrow.
conversation. It's always
Yeah, I
fun
like it.
to interact with everybody. It's fun to interact with
Yeah.
everybody.
So again, this is our opinion, guys. I hope you
Yep,
don't feel bad about
just an
our.
opinion. And remember,
Yep.
don't get don't get worked up over a conversation, y'all. And I'm not saying you are. I'm just putting it out there for anyone who views this later. This is just a
Yep.
conversation, and always remember, your feelings are not facts. They're your own
Mm-hmm.
opinion, and you can stick to them, and that's great. You can have your own opinion, but feelings are not
Yep.
facts.
Yep. Hi, Hannah Jane. By the way, si Hannah Jane. Hannah Jane is one of our
Woo! What's up,
lucky
Hannah?
winner. Yeah,
Lucky
I already
you.
shipped.
I don't
Guys,
even
I
have a
already
mug.
shipped your. You have our mug, the
Not that
terrible
one. I
mug,
don't have that one.
the terrible mug with
She
my
didn't even
terrible
send me a
picture,
mug. So you are
with my
lucky.
terrible picture, 'di ba?
Huh?
You're the one who sent me that gift,
Yeah,
that
but
mug with
that
my
that one
terrible picture holding
yeah,
knife.
that one that's the best
Oh
picture.
my god!
I will make
But I
t-shirts of
but
that.
I love using it. But I love using it. That mug.
That'll be the first picture that goes on our merchandise is going to be you with the knife
Oh
holding
my
it at me.
god!
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, definitely.
I hope not.
That's going to be number
We're
1
gonna fight.
seller.
We're gonna fight if you did. Thank you, Sir Travis and Ma'am Jessa. Good night po. Good advices. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thanks for
Thank you
watching.
for watching our live. Thank you so much.